My name is Xavier, and welcome to the first HQ of the campaign. Let's see where we are, shall we? We are here. Alright, this is like the shorter version of this map, so we should probably be able to come up here, get on this building, move a little bit, and fight a whole bunch of guys out in the field there, leaving our sharpshooters behind. I'm gonna do something a little bit different this time around. And what I'm gonna do is actually just shoot the first freaking thing I see. I don't care what it is. If it's a drone, I shoot it. If it's a mech, I shoot... No, not you! I'm gonna shoot you! Get out of here! Stop licking my ear, you doofus. Alright, I found something. Oh, there it is! It's a turret! Alright, I'm gonna shoot the first non-turret I see. Like how I stuck with that plan for a whole 5 seconds. I'm not gonna blow concealment on turret, obviously, but I'll blow concealment on whatever I find, like any units. I almost actually blew concealment running into the turret's face. I had no idea there'd be a turret there. Never seen one there in all the times I've done HQs. But anywho's, here we go. Move on up. Go, go, go. Run. Good. I only want to spend like 1 or 2 turns starting up the mission here, because it takes forever to start these HQs if you try to wait for the perfect ambush. God, do I look good over here in this blood-red environment. I love this map. Couldn't be any better. No Dot, come on, you rascal. Just fed No Dot, so she's like super needy. And by needy, I mean she has to thank me for feeding her. It's awesome. Also, when Christine feeds her, she just comes and thanks me. She's like, I know you'll provide the food. I know it, even though it came from someone else's hand. In any event, let's dash up here. And where the heck am I? Down there? Yep. We'll go over there. Fantastic. Everyone else, I'm kind of annoyed by this turret, actually. It's like right in the worst possible place for me. Let's scout with Yuri. Let's just run Yuri like way out there. I don't want to scout with Danny because I don't want to lose concealment. I would like to get as many people up here, though, as possible. We'll get Zera up there for now. Let's get Philippe, maybe, I suppose, just up back there. That's fine. Danny, we're gonna go hide you, maybe out back someplace where you're not gonna lose your concealment somehow by mistake. We go up there with Ian. Fantastic. Danny, you can stay there. And let's speed this up. Quick end turn. Go. So the midpoint's probably gonna be somewhere up here. I imagine we'll find drones or troops. I just heard some troops, I think, maybe in the distance. They're not very close. Let's get hyper-aggressive, right? Yuri, run on up there. Find us something. There we go. We found something. It's a drone. All right, well, remember what I said, guys. Remember what I said. 62%? Weapon accuracy, depth percent. Oh, I haven't steadied yet. Have I not studied on myself either? Weapon accuracy, advanced scope. I have not. All right, we'll wait till next turn, and then we'll blow up everything. So we'll at least be steadied. And by blow up everything, I mean shoot a couple drones. Actually, you know what? We're better off shooting the drones out here, because then all the enemies will see them, their corpses, and go on alert. Whereas if we shoot them over here, this giant dropship may block line of sight to them. Perfect. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Who hits like a truck? Didn't I buy AP ammo for myself? I did. I did buy AP ammo. Ergo, I will shoot big drone and... I was going to say rockets ahoy, but really, laser... AP ammo, ahoy. Did I just miss like a 99%? No, I hit 7. It looked like I missed, but I actually hit for 7. That's pretty good. It'll work. Faraday can clean up the other drone and we're good to go. I know I'm not going to have like any ambushes here with Yuri when I really could have, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I could have waited for 57 hours and done something about it, but I didn't feel like it. Instead, 96%. Faraday, sure. Murder a drone. Just straight up right through its armor. Who cares? God, does Faraday look good killing drones. Oh, there. And he actually bounced the drone between all the barrels. That's amazing. Who wants to kill this thing over here? Yuri? You think you can kill a drone? You think you can kill a drone, Yuri? 71%? Nope. Not even in the slightest. All right, who else wants to kill that drone? I ran out of squad sight here, so someone also has to come kill this turret. You know who's a good turret killer? Is Philippe. Philippe, you want to shoot that turret? It's right there, right in your face, 91%. Boom. I don't think that's actually going to kill the turret, though. Truth be told, it did not, but it got it pretty low. Ian here, can you go kill that drone from here? Yeah, you probably could. All right, Zera, you could probably do it, too. Either one of you. Zera actually probably is the better bet, because she has the ability to hit pretty hard. I don't want to blow a combat protocol on this. So let's move EN down here. All he needs to do is 1 damage, even a graze against this turret, and it's dead. The drone we may actually not kill now that I'm looking at this. Huh, let me think for a second. I got EN, I got Zera, I got Danny. All right, well, let's move Zera up to where she can see that drone and see if she finishes it off. We're gonna have to kill the turret anyway because we're exposed to it, but I'm just kind of curious what her odds are. 57, 67, 77 with graze. But a graze honestly won't kill it. Huh. Alright, well, let's do this then. Let's do this. 91% Zera with the graze. Boom. Turret dead. Nice. Meanwhile, EN, you can either shut down or combat protocol that other drone. Haywire, 92? Sure, let's go for it. That's perfectly good to me. 96, actually. Thanks, RNG. Oh, my lord. Barely made it. Barely made it, but we made it. That's the important thing. This is the campaign of making every hack. Every single hack, no matter the stupid odds. We don't care. All right, drones on the ground. Danny, you can basically just sit put there for a little while. There's really no reason to run you around and risk losing your Overwatch. We need you for the final pod. Everything we're going to fight until then, we probably don't need you. Yellow alert's going to be kind of an issue, but I think I'm just going to hunker tank with Yuri in the front behind high cover, and nothing should really be able to yellow alert shot him, like, right away. Meanwhile, Zera, I guess we could Overwatch with you. Or not Overwatch, but just straight up shoot this guy? Sure, 57%, why not? Look at that. She didn't even hit it. She only hit it for 1. How about EN? 28% with 20. Let's give you a kill. You barely get any kills, EN. Barely, and that's why you can't hit nothing. I don't want to use anyone who has a free reload. I'll just use, let's say, Faraday. Sure, 66, boom, dead. All right, well, that's 2 things out of, like, 38. Let's move up so we have a unified front here. We'll move Philippe down there. All of our sharpshooters back here. That's fine. Yuri, you're actually going to spend most of your time hunkered. Let's reload hunker until we get a better idea of what's going on. Meanwhile, I probably should move Danny up a little bit just in case we desperately need him to break concealment. But ideally, I don't want to break concealment with him, like, basically under any circumstance. Quick end turn. We'll do a reload and steady. And, oh, I forgot about Trojan. I completely forgot I had that. Yeah, I just got that, like, on the last mission with EN. Whoopsie daisy. And at this point, I may need to edit until something happens. Because the turns are just ridiculously long. Let's start... Actually, this is an interesting conundrum. You know what? Let's do it. Let's move with Yuri. I'll try to move up to this thing and stay hunkered, like, actually right there. That's the perfect place. But for now, I'll hunker here. And everyone else, you're all fine. Quick end turn. Reload, steadies. If I... Oh, there we go. Oh, rainbow? Rainbow pod? Oh, yep. That's a rainbow. Oh, the sound already broke. This already broke. It's like... I'm 8 minutes into the mission and the sound's broken. Okay, this is a beautiful rainbow pod, though, guys. Look at them. Oh, they're shooting at Yuri. Yellow alert reaction, 7%. Swing and a miss. Luckily, I had him fortified there. Seems like most of the sounds are working, but just not all of them. Do I want to use a rocket against a rainbow pod? Here's the thing. We got the sloth pod to deal with at the end. We'll have concealment against that. Well, not concealment, but we'll have Danny against that, though, and we can shoot it from across the map. This is probably the biggest, meanest pod in the entire map. And actually, looking at it now, this pod's pretty serious. Well, we got Trooper, Gunner, Rocketeer, Stun Lancer. I can't... That's a Sentry, it looks like. This is all M1s, actually. That's not that serious. It's a little serious, but I feel like Yuri can probably just hunker tank it. Are any of them in Overwatch? No. Well, in that case, what's the most damaging thing to us? The answer is actually probably the Stun Lancer or the Rocketeer. 63% here. Okay, let's do this. Let's pop a rapid target up on this Rocketeer. Just like such. With Faraday, and let's see if we can take down that Rocketeer. The Stun Lancer, I bet we can maybe outrange or something like that, or pull him into it. 75% Faraday, cross map, from elevation. Oh, beautiful. You hit him, but not enough to kill him. How'd you hit him for, though? 5. Okay. Did you actually graze him? I can't tell. The thing is broken. How about myself? Can I finish him up? Ooh, 78%. I do have Lone Wolf, I just now realize. But at the same time, I also have Snapshot, so I don't know. Whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. 78% me with Graze, probably like 90-something. Finish up the Rocketeer. Bam. Biggest threat down. I gotta fix these sounds. I just gotta save and reload really quick to fix the sounds. They're all like echoey and broken. All right, and we're back. I had to actually quit the whole game. I forgot about that. So you can't just like quit and reload. You gotta actually quit the game and reload. In any event, that's all dealt with. I want to keep the elevation on. Let's bring these guys back towards me, right? So here's the plan. Yuri, move back to here while you have the opportunity. Fantastic. And a hunker down. Completely out of sight of everything. Everyone else, Overwatch. Let's let these clowns come up here and expose themselves, and we'll learn them a thing or two about what it means to have clothes on. Come on, friends. Now I'm really scared to speed up the acceleration. There we go. Okay, Gunner in the open, Philippe! Yes, Gunner versus Gunners! Gunner duel, as they say. Philippe definitely lands, but only graze for 3. 20% on the graze there, but Zera cleans up that Gunner. Fantastic. One less enemy. The Grenadier's gonna move up. He's not gonna do anything. Stun Lancer I'm a little bit worried about, but Ian, with his basic SMG, swings for 0. Yeah, 7%. Come on, we had no real hope of Ian doing anything useful there with his shot. Everyone else is moving up, moving up. Overwatch, 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 and a standstill. They're all taking cover relative to us. That's pretty smart. They're doing the right things here. They're doing the right things. Now the question is, what do we do? They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Overwatches, and I don't have any steadies and readies here. What's the biggest threat now? Probably the Stun Lancer, I think. 58, 49. Should I blow the rocket now or try to save it? Good question. Philippe, could you area suppress? Yes. What could you area suppress? Just one guy. However, if we move up a bit, you can go up 2 and right 1. So up 1, 2, and right 1. You could suppress actually up 2. You could actually suppress 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them if we moved you into a better position. But in so doing, you'd be pulling an Overwatch from their Stun Lancer. But suppressing 5 of them would be really cool. Really, 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 really cool. Can we break that Overwatch from the Stun Lancer? Probably not. I don't have anyone. I should have brought someone to run Overwatches here, like Mag or someone like that, now that I think about it. Unfortunately, just didn't bring anyone. So it's either a rocket or nothing. And you know what? I think the rocket time is now. I think it is now. There's just too many things on Overwatch. There's too many enemies on the map. Also, there's a huge amount of enemies coming in from every direction, I believe. So let's just level the proverbial playing field here. Yuri, 0.74 tiles of scatter. Go for it. Boom. 7, 7, 2, 3, something, 6. Trooper, Engineer, all killed. Rest of these guys kind of... Actually, you know what? They all have cover, surprisingly. They actually all still have cover. We can move up here with Yuri, and I think... we no longer can shoot the Grenadier here, so we can't suppress all of them. I might be able to suppress 2 of them, but it's hard to really know for sure. It may make sense to move Zera down and just dash for an ever-vigilant Overwatch with the flank. That probably makes a decent amount of sense. We could go right there and have cover relative to everything. Let's go for it. Make sure we don't activate. Philippe, move on down as well. Let's see what we can do with you from your locale. The answer is you got a 79 here on that guy and a 79 here on that guy. What can you area suppress, though? That's him by the bush. We can only area suppress those 2 guys. All right, well, that's good enough. Let's pop a reload here. Let's go for the area suppression on both the Trooper and the Sentry. We still have the Stun Lancer, but he's only got 1 HP, and I feel like someone else can deal with that. Who that someone's going to be, I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe myself? Can I go for a move with a flank? Nope, can't quite get one. However... yeah, I think I'm just going to stand here and take shots at the Stun Lancer. 49% with 18 grays. Let's go for it. Take him down, and we're in the clear here. Boom. Oh, nope. What was that, like nearly a 60? And we fail. That's okay, though, because now we've got a 58% with Faraday. Okay, then. Well, that's how this game's going to play. That's how this game's going to play. Fine. Fine, I can play like that. I can move over here with Ian and go for a flank shot. I mean, not the worst decision in the world. We get the flank. God, those laser suppressions, though, are killing FPS, surprisingly. Let's go for it. 46 plus 12. Once again, 3rd time's a charm, like a 60-ish% shot. Finally, someone takes down the Stun Lancer. That's what I wanted to see. Danny, just stood here for a minute. Now, I'm a little bit worried about things coming in from the sides while we're sitting out here in the open. I don't like this. I want to fall back almost immediately and then get scouts out front so we don't take yellow alert actions. This is like 10 of 38 enemies. I know that the final pod is going to be 8, so let's just say that's 8, and there's 38, so there's 30 total, and we fought 10 out of 30 then. Officer moves up and marks. What are you guys going to do while suppressed? You're going to shoot Zara in the high cover while suppressed. 0%. Not the best move you've ever made with your life. Philippe! Oh, Philippe clips the trooper with a graze with a 33 plus 20 on his way out. Fantastic. Absolutely. Is that a berserker to my left? Up left? It may very well have been. Zara didn't even get a shot, even though she should have had an overwatch, right? I don't remember, though, exactly. We can do a number of things. So we can move up with a shot from Zara from here, but this risks activating. Let's do it. Oh, that's an activation, if ever there was one. What do we got? Oh, Lord. We got stuff. Wait, that was actually 2 pods, but we only activated this pod of 4. Okay, so there's another muton out there in another pod. I'm sure they're on alert, and I'm sure they're coming towards us pretty soon. So now we know they're there. Zara, from where you are, you're actually in a fairly decent place, but you're marked, so you're going to need an aid protocol. I think a 75% here in this sentry makes a lot of sense. Let's go for it. Yep, right through the eye. He's down. Next up, Philippe really cannot suppress probably more than one of these guys. I guess it makes sense where he is to shoot either the drone or possibly suppress the snake. Oh, the snake has shadow step because it's a blue snake. Bloody hell, I guess the smart move then is just reload with Philippe. Oh, we also forgot about demolition. It's been so long since I've seen that. I think if I use demolition here on the snake, we're only going to blow up the high cover and not the low cover, so that's probably not the best thing in the world. It may make sense to use hail of bullets on that snake to hit it pretty hard. Depends on really what we end up doing back here with everyone else. 68, 40, 34. We don't really have too many options with Faraday, so I'm feeling like we just take that there and shot at the drone and pray for luck. 68% Faraday. Go for it. Cross map. Elevation. Did you miss? No, you grazed for 2. Okay. So we've got 10 plus 4, that's 14. Half the enemies we're going to fight before the final pod. We've already ended up fighting here. 49 on that officer. Fascinate. I think the drone, though, is probably my best bet, to be honest. Could I go for a flank anytime soon? No. If I move, I'm going to get a very hefty penalty for snapshot. So as per usual, I just take a regular shot as if I didn't even have snapshot, and then I wish I had DFA. But I killed the drone.
Did you see that one?
All right. Now, Yuri's kind of hanging out here. Zera's going to need some assistance in the form of an EN aid protocol. I could have used EN to pop the drone with the combat protocol, but I really want to save it because I'm sure there's going to be mechs somewhere at some point. I feel like the smart move here, let's just toss aid protocol up on Zera to counteract that mark on her, and then we'll just grab EN and fall back a little bit or something. Because where he is, he's not really helping anyone at all. So back here, he'll be fine. So we got Philippe now, Danny's going to stay there, and Yuri. I'm not quite sure what we're going to get up to with Yuri. I want to make sure I'm always having the high cover. Here's kind of an option, but there's still unaccounted for 14 enemies, 2 of which are drones, so 12 enemies. 3 pods of 4. What are the odds of one being over here? I don't know. I could have Danny up here ready to go grab this loot, but quite frankly, he probably couldn't get it anyway with the snake there. Move Yuri up here. It doesn't really do very much. Where Yuri is doesn't really do very much. I could move up and burn this guy, but then we're in low cover against a bunch of stuff. That is not really what I want to do with my life in the slightest. Could toss out a concussive rocket, but there's only 4 enemies. We probably want to save that for when there's a little bit more. Low profile on Yuri would be amazing, but it's too dangerous to really move him up right now. I could move him here, though. No, I don't think I'm even going to do that. I think really the plan is we're just going to probably hunker with him and then use Philippe to some extent. What is the extent, though? Sergeant has a grenade. He's going to shoot. Officer's going to stand there, shoot at Zera for sure. I could blow down the officer's cover, but I think that's just going to destroy the barrel and leave these impenetrable walls, but I'm not 100% sure. There's probably going to be a muton soon. We probably want to keep demo up for that. I might want hail of bullets on something, but generally I want to use it to kill something, not wound something. These flanky snakes, though, if they do a tongue grab, I'm kind of screwed. I could suppress the tongue grab away, but, You know what? I think I'm going to apply some red fog to the snake with a hail of bullets. And the reason is that'll reduce the tongue grab chance considerably, especially considering the aid protocol and the high cover. Fantastic. Philippe hits Snake for 6. That's okay. It's something. Let's start moving Danny up now. We'll keep an eye out to the right with him, but also potentially try to grab loots when these things die. And last but not least, Yuri. I don't know. I mean, I could blow a command here. Philippe's got 1 more ammo, but he couldn't really kill that snake with it. Zera. I could command Zera to hunker, which might not be a bad idea. If she gets tongue grabbed right now, we're kind of screwed. I could command myself to take a shot at the snake, but it was like 30% or something like that, and it would be a snapshot shot, which would be even worse. So I probably don't want to do that. I don't see any point to anything else here. Can't burninate from that range. Hunkering almost seems silly, though, because they're all going to go for Zera anyway. I don't like leaving all these things alive, but I'm going to do it. Let's just hunker down. All right. 14 enemies, of which 4 are still alive. Let's see what they get up to. Oh, here comes another 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 18 enemies. So we got Snake. These are all flanky snakes, it looks like, plus a Muton, plus a 10 HP, what, mech, maybe? No, that's another Sergeant. Oh, interesting. 18 enemies, 8 of which are active. Snake moves up and isn't quite sure what to do. He's going to do a poison spit at Zera, but I went full-on medkits here. Full-on medkits. We're all immune. Grenadier moves up, shoots at Zera. 17% to graze, 0% to hit. Connects for 1. Officer moves back, goes on Overwatch. I should get myself over to the right now so I get some better angles here for my snapshots. It's senseless that both my sharpshooters side by side. Also, this guy moved over and did something and it didn't work. Now then, too many enemies on the map for comfort. That's for sure. Zera is still marked. We have a free reload. I'm probably going to pop it. I feel like a nice burnination right here would be just super glorious. But my officer is the technical. Generally, I want to command the tech. I'm not sure I like these officer technicals. Wasn't like the worst idea in the world, but it hasn't also been the best either. Let's pop a reload on me. What's my odds of snapshotting? Like 0 all around. If I move, I'm probably not going to... I'm better off, once again, just steadying instead of moving. Let's go back to Faraday, though. What does he have? 38, 34. Very bad odds everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. We have no useful things with EN here. We really do not have a whole lot of abilities that are super useful at this time. I'm thinking we just fall back and let them come to us. Like, that makes the most sense to me. I just need to run out of here, which means I need to break that 1 Overwatch. Or do I? No, because I can actually break line of sight and not even have to worry about it. Okay. Huh. I think that's probably the smartest plan that I can come up with, is just like, let's do it. Let's get Philippe out of here. Get him up into the high cover for elevation. Okay, we do have the ability to shoot that snake. I'm not sure if I want to take it. Or I could just combat protocol the snake into the ground. Probably. That's probably a good idea. Let's do that. Let's pop a reload here with EN. Let's finish off 1 snake so we're down to 7 enemies. I do want to keep the other combat protocol, though, for a mech, because I'm sure there's going to be one eventually. What the heck is this? Where are you, Snake? Am I blind? Can I not? I can combat protocol everybody except the 1 snake that I can actually... Oh, I can't see him anymore. Oh, okay. That's fine. We'll move Zera back here, then. We know we won't pull the Overwatch. She's immune to the whatever. We will see the snake again now, and as a result, EN, I believe... No. What the... I thought he had the ability to shoot that snake. I could have sworn he did before I moved him. I guess not. Pop a free reload here on Zera. I think the answer is hunker down. Wait, Philippe can see the snake. Maybe that's what I was looking at. Do I want to shoot that snake with a 31 with a 22 graze? Hey, it's not a bad idea. The other option is I just Overwatch with my 1 shot here. How am I going to kill this snake, right? I got to take shots at it. It's either that or Faraday. Faraday, your chances of snake murder are pretty low. And honestly, I think I'd rather have you steady. So let's do it. 31% with 22% graze. Philippe, snake. Looks like you hit him. But you didn't. You didn't hit him 1 bit. Faraday, pop a reload. Go into a steady. Meanwhile, Danny, you need to get out of here to make sure you don't lose your concealment. But keep an eye out over here for who knows what. There might be something coming into flank at some point. You can just hang out there. You're kind of in a bad position in terms of, like... People could come up and flank you. Can we fall back to something like this? Maybe the high cover here. Yeah, that looks much better to me. Fantastic. And then while we're here, you know what? Let's toss out just in case an evac right there. And then we'll hunker down.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
And then last but not least, I wish I could combat protocol that snake, but I can't. So I said I'm just going to Overwatch then. They might poison spit us, which is fine because we have medkits all around. All right, well, still 8 things up. Out of the 18 out of 30 that I'm going to fight before the command pod. They're moving up pretty aggressively. That's to be expected. Here comes this snake. This is the one I'm worried about. He's going to Overwatch. Okay, the Muton's not too big of a concern. He's probably... What's he going to do? Suppress Zera. Yeah, because Zera was hunkered behind high cover. Not a good shot there. This guy moves up, Overwatches. This guy moves up and takes a shot. Nope, marks EN. That worries me now. And then this snake moves up. We have a whole group of snakes here just hanging out. Here comes a Sergeant. EN swinging a hit. Nice job, EN. Hit for 2. That's some, like, free damage there. Another Sergeant moves up and Overwatches. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, Philippe, toss a reload up. I'm curious how many things you can suppress. Not that it particularly matters because they're, like, all snakes. But if we hit right there, we can actually suppress 1, 2, 3 snakes. And according to this, a Muton... Yeah, because he's actually behind that thing. We can suppress 4 guys with the Philippe. That is insane. I should take that every day of the week. Every day of the week. And that would also suppress all their Overwatches as well. Zera, you would have not very good shots, but hey... I don't think I can pass up on this opportunity here. Also, though, I could demolish this vehicle, which would knock out the suppression, knock out this, and deal a bunch of damage, which is probably a good idea. And I could even command him. Well, I couldn't really command him because I wouldn't have enough ammo to area suppress after that. But let's see what I have. 67 on the officer, 61 back there on the grenadier. I'd like to do some kind of killing. Like, finish off several of these guys somewhere. The officer worries me, but so does the sergeants even worry me more. Huh. I'm not sure. Ian, you have the aid protocol, but at the same time, I kind of want to run away into high cover someplace because you're a little bit exposed there and you're marked. What is preventing you from running away? Let's actually see which Overwatches you're going to pull. You're going to pull all the Overwatches here in front. So the decision is settled then. Let's go for area suppression with Philippe. To suppress all these Overwatches and that suppression. Fantastic. Bam. Overwatch remove. Area suppression, area suppression, area suppression. We're still being suppressed with Zera, but it doesn't matter too much. Now, let's get Ian back to someplace a little bit more safe, but simultaneously someplace he can maybe kill that snake. Looks like right here, he'll have line of sight on the snake. That's exactly what I want. We'll fall back to that location and we'll just pop one of those snakes off the map. Just pop them right off the map. Actually, you know what? Before I do this, before I commit to doing this, I should probably see how the rest of the turn shapes up, because maybe something else will need to be popped off the map instead. That's more important. These guys being suppressed... I mean, they can just run the suppression and all. What else would I want to kill, though? The sergeants? The sergeants do have grenades. This guy is 60%. This officer there is 64%. On Faraday, what about me? I have got a 67 on that guy. I think it might be time to take him down because his marks are getting kind of annoying. Let's go rapid targeting Faraday on the officer. Fantastic. Now that it's up, Faraday lay into the officer, 76% from elevation. Right through that officer's skull would be great. Oh my lord, Faraday right through the officer's skull. Great. Absolutely great. 27% crit chance there, I think that was. And now it's me. I've got a 62, a 61. I could probably kill the Grenadier if I connect with him. This guy, I doubt that I would kill. Yeah, very low chance. Grenadier, very high chance. Alternatively, could try to kill that snake, but you know what? I can always pop him with the aid protocol. So I think the plan here is let's thin out the herd. A Grenadier, 61% from me. Across map, elevate. God, oh, I look good. Oh, God, but I shoot like a frigging donkey on a platypus riding a turtle across the ocean. Good lord. What kind of marksman is that? Hum-diddly-dum-diddly-oom. What do we do now, friends? I guess we're going to have to go for this combat protocol as before. I don't want this snake alive. Great. Pop him down. Zera is currently being suppressed. If she runs this Overwatch, she's going to take the Overwatch shot, but the Muton's being suppressed. But if we fall back and come over here, she's going to be in the open when she pulls it. which is less than ideal. I mean, I would love to do something with her, but I don't know what exactly. The smarter money might literally just be go on Overwatch. And I do still have this concussive rocket. I am considering using it. Although I just don't think that where we are right now, it's like all that necessary. Let's start moving up to get a little bit closer with Yuri here. Maybe next turn we can move up and burninate something, but for now, where we are, I think the smart money's on hunkering down. And Zera, you can't actually go in Overwatch while being suppressed. You'd either have to hunker, which is probably a smart plan. Let's do that. And then, Danny, just stay where you are in Overwatch. Okay. Well, we took out 2 guys. 6 remain. This is very slow going here. Very tactical. Very methodical. I think I heard Berserker moving in the background. Or another Muton. Couldn't quite tell. Philippe. Overwatch shot against a Shadow Step thing, but it's got Shadow Step. So, yeah, nothing really happens. It moves over and spits at Zera. She doesn't care because medkit. All right, Muton. You're going to shoot back at Philippe while being suppressed and actually frigging hit. Holy, 14%. And you connected and wiped off all his ablative. And there goes my suppression on the other snake. This is not good. Other snake is scaring me now. It's scaring me how? Wait. No, never mind. Snake already took its action. Whew. A Muton. What a meanie. Super meanie Muton. We got 1, 2, 3 guys on Overwatch now. I am not the biggest fan. And we've got no steadies and readies. Double snake as well. All right, how long can I keep this up? With all these Overwatches on the map. There's too many of them. I think I'm going to have to start going into full-on assault mode. And full-on assault mode is going to require that I use Philippe here to pop a reload. And then blow the demolition of this Muton, destroying both the Grenadier, this thing's armor, and half of its health, just like that. Go for it, Philippe. Boom! Wait, that only did 4? Every explosion in the game does 6, I thought, but apparently these things only do 4. Learn something new every day, I guess. I'm feeling pretty confident that I need to aid Protocol Philippe because he's standing there in a very, very precarious place. We do still have 2 Overwatches. God, I would love to move up with Zera and do something. I should have brought some Overwatch clearing utility here. 41, 41, 38, 28. These are really bad shots against these officers in high cover across the map. I suppose the smarter plan, then, is to just go for snakes. Right? Just go for snakes. We can both hit the snakes. 41, 41. What do I got? 43, 42. I do have a 46 to finish off that Grenadier I've been sparring off with. Is there a better option here? The concussive rocket would do a huge amount of damage in a huge area right now. Well, not a huge amount. It would just, like, wound these 3 guys, but they don't matter that much. It's more these guys win. It would buy me time to steady to shoot these guys in the back, which is more important, I think. But then I wouldn't have it for the final pod, and I probably really want it for the final pod if I can manage it. How much longer can I withstand gunfire from these guys? Probably a little bit of a while. Let's have Ian toss up an aid protocol on Philippe. And then otherwise, honestly, there's not a huge amount of things he can do that's just go on Overwatch. I think Zera is going to end up just standing there. Actually, let's take a look at what her shots are. 31 on the snake, 26 on that snake. Interesting. With that being the case, I think I'm going to shoot the snake on the left and potentially use Zera to shoot it once and then hunker. So, Fatterday, if you'd be so kind, a 41% snake with a smidgen of graze. Someone should hit it at least once. Okay, not Fatterday, but maybe me. Maybe me. Let's go back up here to me. Where am I? I'm right there. Fantastic. 43% now on that there snake. Come on, me. Just a bit of damage. Oh, my lord. God, I am the best. Better than all the rest. There goes the snake. Now we're talking. The only problem is this Muton is completely uncontrolled. It is completely uncontrolled. Could it move over here and shoot Zera? I don't think so. Zera can always shoot and then hunker if we wanted to. 22, 12, these are all really bad shots, but hey, it wouldn't necessarily be bad to take at least one of them. especially if we want to get locked on. Oh, 44% or 42% chance to completely eradicate this guy, or I could go for locked on the Muton for the next turn, which would be like 32%. Nah, I think we're better off trying to wipe something off the board. Let's get this Grenadier out of here. Zera, 22 plus 20%. Go for it. Light him up. Oh, my lord. Fantastic.
How many is that now?
We're getting there. We're getting there. Now, hunker down. Hunker down. Danny just going Overwatch. Whew. The only thing I'm worried about now is the fact that Yuri's stuck in here. And if he moves back, he's going to be targeted by this there guy. And this there guy can actually move and flank him and take a shot now. It wasn't really what I was going for when I moved him back there. But the AI's actually playing smart for once. You know what? Let's just hunker down with Yuri. Let's see what these guys do. They're completely uncontrolled. They have uncontrolled 2 sergeants, a snake, and a slightly wounded Muton. Their plan is this snake's going to aggressively move up and shoot Zera while hunkered behind high cover and hit a 13% shot. Did not see that. Muton's going to reload and shoot Philippe. Sounds scary, but he misses his 15% shot. This guy's going to move up now. EN, not that this particularly matters, swings 6% and a miss. Now he's in low cover, so we'll have a much better chance of taking him out. This guy moves up to the recently destroyed thing, shoots Philippe, 17%, swing and a miss. Whew. All right, well, we can suppress these 2 at least, and we can break that 1 Overwatch, I think, right now, maybe somehow. I think. God, I'm very unhappy about that snake. I mean, it is like, I mean, so aggressive move there. Shooting through high cover while hunkered and hitting. But it did work. So, I can't complain too much. If I could take this guy out with the sharpshooters, I can move around and take this guy out with Zera, no problem. Or maybe even, yeah. Well, then she's kind of exposed, though. I don't know. We'll see. Let's grab the sharpshooters, though. What do we got? 43 on Snake, 43 on Trooper. Trooper's biggest threat for sure. No sense in moving. Faraday, 41 on Snake, 34 on this guy. These are all super bad odds. Super bad odds. Zera, if we don't move you, you got a 38 on Snake and 17 on Guy. Okay? Maybe I'll leave that guy alive then one more turn. Although I don't like the fact that we're sitting here with Philippe. Does he have vision on that guy? Yes. Someone's got to wipe that Overwatch away. Someone's got to do it. 22-15. It can't be Yuri because he's going to run out into an Overwatch. This is where I actually wish I had interference. Or, you know, I could have just had lightning reflexes. That would have worked out just fine and dandy. I could, of course, always use my last combat protocol, but that's not great. Let's pop a reload here with Ian and see what we got. 11% on Snake, 0% on Guy with a 6% crit. Alright, well, I think we know we're going to use Philippe to control these last 2. So we're going to have to go all in on killing these 2. Zera can definitely kill this one if she takes a little bit of a risk with a point blank or a flank or something. Which means I think we're just going to have to take Faraday. He's got a 34. We're going to have to take me. I have a slightly higher odds here. 43% on Snake. Now, because this guy is not in squad sight range, I can reload and still use my snapshot and should be the exact same odds. The one value of snapshot is generally the occasional free reload when you're not using squad sight. But 43 plus 18, go me. Please wipe that Overwatch away. Yep, I did it. Always Mr. Reliable. I hit him for 3, but hey, that's all I needed to do. That's all I needed to do. I can move up here and burninate him probably into the ground now if I wanted to. Alternatively, I could burninate the snake and have Zera shoot this guy. Probably not a hugely great idea. Zera, what's your chances of just like point blanking the snake? 40%. High cover defense, red fog, dodge. Wow. That's a lot of odds. That's a lot of odds. If I moved here, would the Muton be able to see you? Yes. What if I moved here? Yes. Here. Oh, wait. You can actually move in there? Is that cover? What the hell is this? No, you're standing on a staircase. That's not cover at all. I'd have to move here, and then I'd be very scared for the Muton just straight up killing you. Alright, well. Really wish I had that aid protocol back up. Faraday could smoke. We could smoke Zera when we run her down here, and she could blow that thing up, right? Faraday could hit. Yes, absolutely perfectly. Tag that corner. She'd be in the smoke. She'd probably be okay. But that means we need someone to come take out this guy over there. This might be an opportunity to move Yuri out and burninate that sergeant. I want to do it. Let's move on up. Fantastic. No more activation. I'm good with that. We are flanking the snake, but that's not good for me. I want to do this instead. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Fury. Burn-ination. Bam. He's burning. We only hit for 1. Worst possible roll, but still, hey, we hit for 1. Meanwhile, Faraday. Let's confirm that you can indeed, once again, throw the smoke, hit Yuri, and hit Zera. Yes, you can. All right, fine. Make sure you have 2 action points. You do. Pop a reload on number 1. Number 2, we are indeed going to throw down that smoke right there. Hit you, hit Zera. Fantastic. We'll move Zera up around the corner now, not healing her. Getting right next to the snake, into the smoke. Hey, snake, you made a mistake. I'm not going to shoot you with the gun, though. I think I'm going to go point blank. However, 93% to hit, 7% to graze, 5 to 9. It's too risky. We got to go all in on this. Zera, both barrels. The snake is dead. Fantastic. Critical hit. Okay, we didn't really need to do that. Advanced scope, advanced autoloader. Fantastic. Now, Philippe, pop a reload right here and suppress these last 2 remaining guys. Whew. All right. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let's move up here with Danny and start looking around for various things that could be coming in. So far, nothing. Overwatch, great. Ian, I think just Overwatch. That guy's going to run around. You might get a shot on him while he's running and do like 1 damage. Who knows? All right, Muton takes... How the hell's the Muton burning? Sergeant still what? Did the Muton catch on fire? Didn't he shoot after the explosion? What? When the heck did the Muton catch fire? Anyway, Muton makes a run for it. Philippe, shut him down. EN. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, wait, he's burning. And now he poisons. Oh, the AI. All right, the sergeant, while suppressed, shoots back at Philippe. 14% swing and a miss. Oh, my lord. That stupid doofon is a stupid doofon. Now then, this guy's going to burn 1 more time, which has a 66% chance to kill him. But 66 is nowhere near 100, as you will all recall. Now, Danny, I really want to go spot around the corner here, but this is kind of a super dangerous place to do that. So I kind of feel like I also don't want to do that. Reason being that I want to bring Yuri over here potentially for a flank. If I actually know I can't get out there, all this stuff is going to be on fire. I wanted to get a flank on that guy if I could. Oh, wait, here? Can I get a shot from there? No. All right, well. What do I do? Well, I suppose I just spam shots here. 46, 31, 22. Someone's got to kill that doofon. Who is it going to be? Philippe does have combatives. He can come down here and deal with that doofon just with melee if the doofon does not stay burning. And then otherwise, we could take a shot at this guy, but that's not going to do very... I'd rather suppress that guy in the back. I don't want to have Zera next to him, though, because then if he comes off, we can't do that. Well, you know what? I think Zera can finish this up and get back into high cover. Let's do that. Zera, move on back. Right next to the doofon. 90% right into his face. Fantastic. Whoa. Right through his face, apparently. Oh, God. Hit for only 2. You 10% grazed him. That actually is super bad. Super bad. Ian, we're going to need you to... We're going to need you to move up here and get... This doofon cannot survive this burning. We're going to need you to put a little bit of damage in on the doofon. 71 with 25. Hit him, please. Hit him. Okay, 96% between the two. Swing and a miss. How many guys does it take to kill a burning doofon? Apparently 32. This is rather egregious. Let's move Yuri up here, get a flank on the doofon in like a very dangerous spot that I do not like, but is the best spot we... But that's not a flank. All right, 56 plus 20 grays. Yuri, please. Oh, thank God. Thank the heavens. He's dead. Fantastic. Now, Philippe, pop a reload here, and let's go suppress this one guy left over there. Fantastic. Last but not least, can someone land a little bit of damage over here? Probably not Faraday. Probably actually me, right? I can reload, and let's get me 55% on the sergeant with grays, maybe like 70-ish. I didn't really look. Boom, he's dead. We don't have to worry about that 33% chance that he wouldn't burn to death. Meanwhile, Faraday, instead of taking the 16% shot, can just go for steady. And Danny can overwatch. Okay, we are slowly and methodically eliminating everything on the map. Very, very, very carefully. This guy has to reload. It takes a shot at... 0% hit, 13% graze. 13% graze. Zera is just taking a beating. With 13, she's been hit twice now with 13s. Lucky number 13, it seems. All right, Danny, we need you to do some scouting to see if it's safe for us to go aggressively flank this guy. Unfortunately, there's not many tiles you can scout without being spotted. Can you get over there or no? Can you get here? Yes, but you'd be burning. You get here. That's not really going to help us because we're not going to see anything out there. I suppose I could come out here and, like, look around, which is something, but we have to commit now to killing that guy this turn or at least holding him in place. Okay, we've seen nothing. Zera, I realize we're going to have to use the medkit on her before she's dead. Meanwhile, we have a 40% here. We are studied Faraday. Pop a rapid target up on this guy. And let's see if you can hit him. These guys are serious business here. Look at all these advantages we have. Yet he still is insanely difficult. 15 defense, 12 tac sense, 3 weapon range. Wait, 12 tac sense. Hold on. We can reduce that a little bit if we pull back here, right? With yes, we can with EN. Reduce that at least 3. Otherwise, though, I think we're going to have to stay the way we are. Hey, +3 aim is +3 aim, guys. 55% Faraday from elevation. Please. Nope. Well, I'm not going to fade her too much better, but I'm thinking here that the plan actually for me could be to come all the way down here and command a flank. The only problem is, yeah, that would actually work. That would work just fine and dandy, especially from right there, if I want to blow my command right now. Do I? Do I need to? I don't know if I really do need to do that. Zera, do you have a shot here? 15. You do have light 'em up, but you did use your first action. We probably should move up with Yuri right over here to the high cover. We risk activating her by doing so, but whatever. 19%. You know what? Let's just take a lot of low shots here. 19 and 18. Yuri, swing and a miss. I think I can suppress this guy into the ground and not have to worry about it. Zera, I think you can probably just take a 15, 18. You're fine. You don't need to hunker. There we go.
On the margin.
Hit for 2. Slow and steady. Wins the race every time. I'm not... Should I take a 39? Or should I go for a flank? I think I'm going to go for a flank. Let's dash me down there. I'll deal with him. Don't forget the AI could be flanking me and coming around right now. So I could be getting myself into a world of hurt. Let's pop a reload here. Oh! Hail of bullets. That's not enough, though. It's not enough unless I can do a little bit more damage. EN, just reload. Yeah, we're going to suppress this guy. We can't guarantee a kill. I hope he doesn't move out and spot Danny. That would be horrible. I hope I don't get flanked right now by all kinds of enemy units around the map. There's only... What was it? 12 enemy units remaining? Oh, he is making a run for it. Philippe, swing and a miss. Please do not spot Danny in the open. I think he actually might. He doesn't. He shoots Yuri in the high cover. And hits 44%. God. The aggressive nature of these guys is insane. All right, Zera, move on up. Get in this guy's face and learn him a lesson. 91%. Boom.
That arm is tough.
Critical hit for 6. Okay, and then I lose my flank. It's almost like he knew I was going to flank him, right? In any event, can you get a flank on him to finish him up? Actually, no. Philippe, could you get a flank to finish him up? Yes, but you'd be standing in the open like a major doofus. Can I just finish him up with a crazy, stupid shot? 25, maybe. All right, let's do this. Let's move up here with EN. We're just gonna take shots at him. Finish him up. 0%. Okay, we're not gonna take that shot because it's dumb. I think we will take Faraday's 16 plus 18. We just got to do 2 damage. Come on, Faraday. Oh, there we go. Finally.
Hostile terminated.
Oh, okily pokily. Now then, let's move Danny up so we can go do some scouting. That was way more painful than it should have been. Yuri, pop a reload and fall back a little bit. Meanwhile, Philippe, reload, pop an overwatch. Danny, you can actually keep moving up a little bit, doing a little bit more stuff. I want to fall back, like, massively. Absolutely massively. I don't want to be caught in, like, a flank somehow. Let's move EN over there. Again, if they are flanking, I want to not be caught, but they could be flanking from the other direction as well. Any indicators as to what's going on? Yes, I heard a door open very far away. And the game is a little bit laggy at this point. Probably a good time to remove all the particles and the corpse blood and stuff by reloading. Save and reloading to clear up the FPS. But before I do that, move up with Danny.
The designated coordinates.
Oh! Hello! That door opened there. I'm guessing they're going for a flank around to my right. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let's move Yuri over there. Let's get Zera probably all the way... Actually, no, I'd like to get her all the way back here at some point, but for now, we'll put her right there. Philippe, you're probably fine. Ian, maybe even go back to where you were, or possibly take a position, like, up here or something. Sure, that looks good. Let's get Faraday actually up over here in that corner. And eventually, I'm going to want to get myself... Well, I guess I can go where I was, which was fine. Right there. Good, good, good. All's looking good. Philippe's looking good. Danny, you're probably looking good. Let's quick end turn and see what happens. See where these guys go. Oh! Droney dronies! And snakes off to the left. Okay, that's pretty much everything on the map. Well, let's do this then. I'm not really studied and ready for these drones. I want to make sure I don't lose my concealment with Danny, but I do want to get vision on them and maintain it. Let's move out here. Okay, great. So we can see them both, or we could see them both. I think from here I can see them both. I won't lose my vision. I will probably not see the snakes. Great, we have them both in vision. And Faraday, ooh, there's a barrel there. There's also a snake, and it seems like shooting that barrel would be a world of fun. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Cannot everyone always want to shoot barrels? Cannot it be true? I wish I was steadied, but I'm not. But you know what? Who cares? I'm ready. 75% me, cross map. Elevation on the big drone, because I have the AP ammo. Oh, look at that. And that, I wish the drones, when they collapsed, crashed into the barrels and blew them up. That'd be cool. This little menacing drone's like, I gotta take him down. But we got Faraday for this. Faraday, 92% drone right in the face. Boom. Great. Alright, I don't know what was in that pod over here to the right. I know it was one drone, like a sectoid, maybe a muton. It seemed like a pod of 6-ish. I think I've encountered 20, so I'm betting there's a pod of 6 and a pod of 4. And then there's, of course, the command pod of 8. I've been playing for, it looks, almost an hour. So I think I'm going to take a break. Mostly to fix my voice, and I gotta save and reload anyway to clear up the map, get some more FPS back. So that's that. It's part 1 of the HQ. Not bad, I think. However, not great either. Those 13% shots, God, they really wore into us. They really wore into us, so we're gonna be going into the final battles wounded, with low on HP, which very much concerns me. Especially with Yuri. I'm thinking of using his medkit, because he's kind of one-shottable, and he's not if I use it, but then if I don't use it, or I do use it, I don't know. I'll figure it out at the beginning of the next episode. Anyways, for now, I think that's it. So once you're returning, I fight the rest of the stuff, and see if we can kill Sloth somehow. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Someone should hit it at least once. Okay, not Faraday, but maybe me. Maybe me. Let's go back up here to me. Where am I? I'm right there. Fantastic. 43% now on that there snake. Come on, me. Just a bit of damage. Oh, my lord. God, I am the best. Better than all the rest.